Welcome to Suncoast View. I'm Stephanie Roberts. Tampa tops a big air travel list. And will you travel south to Miami Beach? We'll talk about image issues.
I'm Marcia Panucci, host of Animal Outtakes, and we live in the perfect place for quick holiday getaways. Today, we have fun Florida ideas for the holidays.
I'm Bobeth. 'Tis the season for eating, drinking, and bloating. Yes, bloating. So we're going to ask Dr. Jenny some holiday tips to help us head out to the parties.
And I'm senior producer Joey Panic. Don't forget your four-legged friends on your last-minute holiday shopping list. We have the latest in pet gifts, all that and more right now on Suncoast View.
Welcome to the show, and welcome back to Marcia Panucci. Great to have you with us.
I get Are you my Christmas present?
Joey is up here, although Beth, lean over and fix his collar. We got to put him together here. So there we go. Get you all
trying to show me that it's designed.
It is a very cool alternative pattern.
Yes.
Very fun.
We got to get it out.
Yes,
we do have to tell a fun story, though, because Linda Carson ended up with travel troubles, which I think is happening to so many people. And you look outside here and you're like, really? Why? It's 85 and sunny. What's wrong with people? But the rest of the country is having snow, ice, and cold, and apparently air travel's a mess.
I know, I forget, and I posted something over the weekend about, you know, how warm it was and how hard it was to get into the holiday spirit. And my family in Syracuse immediately reminded me that I should not be posting that.
Yes, no, I feel the same way.
My friends from Chicago were using expletives.
Yep.
No sympathy.
No sympathy.
We're
none
rude
whatsoever.
and mean.
So we are trying to enjoy our heat, even though we probably all would like a little more of a holiday feel, but that is okay, and we hope Linda gets back safely to us tomorrow, but glad Joey is up here. We also have a new friend in the kitchen today. I want to welcome Chef Rocky from Yo Sushi. What are we making today, Chef?
We're going to be making a sumo beef teriyaki bowl.
Sumo beef. Okay, what makes it sumo?
Well, I'd like to say it's big enough to feed the Yokozuna, the champion of all sumo.
Nice.
I like that.
All right, so one of the great things about Yo Sushi is you get to pick your bowl, and apparently now you can pick a really big bowl.
Really big bowl.
All right, we're going to make a really big bowl of food. Obviously, he understands how we like to eat here. so that is a good thing.
This is happy hour right now.
Yes, exactly. That sounds like something to look forward to. Joey, you did something really kind of cool over the weekend, and I saw it on social media. Tell us about your little clandestine operation.
This was so fun. When I was a kid, we used to run around and steal lawn ornaments from the neighborhood.
What?
And, no, I got in a lot of trouble for this, so I've already paid my penance. But our friend Bob, who was actually on our show from Bob Overholzer from Gold Rush Barbecue, he invited us over. They do this every year. They drive around. They make homemade awards. And then they drive around the neighborhood and anonymously award homes for their holiday lights.
I think that's great. So the best Christmas light award, and that's got to make people feel so good because it takes a lot of time to do this.
Absolutely. And there's no, you know, they
Ooh,
don't know.
That's a good one.
They don't know who did it, I guess, until you talk about it on TV. But so they just wake up in the morning and they will have found that they got awarded for all the hard work.
That is amazing.
It felt so nice to do something that made people feel good for the holidays.
That's a great little thing. It didn't cost money, and it was a nice thing to do time-wise.
No, we didn't, and I didn't steal anything from my teenage
Gosh,
childhood.
how you've grown up. Isn't that amazing?
Exactly.
Instead of stealing, you're awarding.
Karma, yes. But it was nice.
Well, that's a lot of fun, and I do believe I've seen some emails throughout work today that we are putting together a list at mysuncoast.com of some of the best light displays across the Suncoast. So, because this is kind of the week where you want to drive around and appreciate it. And I know I'm always looking for good ones.
And they work so
they're going to be
hard.
gone.
Yes, it's true. All that hard work and it's gone.
It is a lot of work because I was very late in getting my decorations up this year, and Beth and I have been commiserating with the, well, if it's only up for a week, is it really worth the bother? You know, but it is to just get in the feel.
At the start of the night, you know, the first, one big tree lit up. We're like, oh, that's beautiful. Give them an award. And then toward the end of the night, it's like, well, they could have used a ladder. You know,
okay, that's very funny. Please don't come to my house. You'll be sorely disappointed. So, well, good for you. That sounds like a fun way to celebrate the season. It is time for our first hot topic. And, of course, it is a huge holiday travel week. And many are headed here for our warm weather. But apparently, our visitors like to travel through the Tampa airport. Tampa International ranks second in J.D. Power's latest customer satisfaction analysis for the second year in a row. Portland's airport is the only major airport to rank higher higher than Tampa. Travelers credit Tampa's user-friendly layout, their quick security checks, their cleanliness, and an abundance of bars and restaurants for its popularity. Ongoing expansion did not seem to hurt Tampa's ranking. So I know this is a tough subject with SRQ right down the road, but do you fly to Tampa? Do you drive to Tampa to fly?
I do. I like SRQ too, but the only problem is their flight times are not always convenient. Tampa has late flights where I can like leave work at 6:30 and get a 8 o'clock flight, and it's easy.
Don't do that math, because the rest of us wouldn't think it works.
It's easy. It like literally, you can easily park within like 10 minutes, and I can be in the actual airport terminal within less than 30 minutes. It's amazing. It doesn't happen most places. So I
Well,
like
you get
Tampa
more
Airport.
direct flights out of Tampa.
You do.
That we can't get them here from SRQ
Yeah.
anymore, so it's worth the drive.
Right, and I mean, we all love SRQ Airport, but when you look at price, sometimes you gotta
That's
drive.
true.
Sometimes you have to drive to Orlando to get a really great flight if you're going internationally. But I love Tampa Airport, and they did a really good job of putting in a lot of outlets and plugs and charging stations. Because
Yeah.
remember a few years ago, you'd walk by the airport and everybody would be huddled on the floor.
On the
charging
pole,
their
little
devices.
corner,
Yes.
yes.
So yeah, it's nice that it's so close.
I can understand why they got that rating.
Me too. And for those of us who do travel a lot and we see lots of different airports, it is very clean. And it is great that it has local flavor restaurants and like Columbia's there and things like that. So I think it's a good rating. And I don't think it really has anything to do with SRQ because I think it's like comparing apples and oranges. So
Yeah.
Although if you're running late, that tram from the terminal to the
Gates.
gate, ooh, yes, that can be a long ride if you're running late.
You start counting
I'm
seconds.
not traveling with you two because they're both always late. Well, speaking of travel, Miami Beach wants more of us to head south. So South Beach is reportedly trying to clean up its image. Many complain it's a public safety issue with its 24-hour carnival-like atmosphere. The area has long grappled with how to balance the desires of raucous partygoers with the different demands of visiting families and wealthy residents. So commissioners are asking for a crackdown on the clutter, the noise, and the crime. Bo Beth, I know you spent a lot of time in Miami. Is this fair? I mean, is it? I literally here's something
Is it fair to crack down on
Is it fair to give it that it has that reputation that people are complaining?
Yeah, it definitely, it isn't just a reputation. If you're going there, there's times I'm like sitting at one of those outdoor restaurants along the beach, and you're seeing people with their children, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel uncomfortable for those people because you'll have bars with naked women or mostly naked women,
Right.
you know, just right there. And these kids are seeing these things. So, and people driving by with loud music. So sometimes it is not a family-friendly environment. So I can see why they would want to clean up that act because you want to attract more than just one group. You want, you know, families to be welcomed.
Here's what's amazing to me. My husband was born and raised in Tampa. Our producer, Matt, also born and raised in the Suncoast. Both of them have never spent any time in Miami.
Wow.
Because
Is that why this?
I think
the
that
stigma?
reputation is there. Why would I want to go there if I'm not going to party?
But don't you think it's kind of like an outside Las Vegas?
I think so.
I mean, stop and think about it. It's got all the elements, including
really-
the nudies.
That's true.
That's a
And-
good point. And what Vegas has done is they've just brought in larger restaurants, and they've actually made Vegas more of a culinary destination.
Yes.
So yes, all the partying still happens, but then you do have people that are foodies, high-end foodies traveling. So maybe that's what South Beach.
Well, I hear
Yeah,
the
they
art
need to
scene is
find-
phenomenal. Like
It
maybe
is.
they need to promote different things.
I mean, but even then, like a couple weeks ago, they had Art Blazo, and you know they have this new area called Wynwood where it's just amazing. But you still, it is not. I wouldn't want my kids to go there. I go there and I think it's beautiful and I hang out, but I would not want my children
To see that.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And I've spent very little time there with my family, and I'm sure that's part of the reason why.
They have great museums, great things, but again, it's just not family friendly.
Well, it sounds like they do need to work on that if they want to, you know, keep that crowd.
I wonder if
keep
Fort
that crowd coming.
Lauderdale is kind of like a little net that catches some people as they would go further down to South Beach. They say, well, Fort Lauderdale's a shorter
is.
drive. I'll go there.
And cleaner.
It is.
I mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
because
I
you
don't have any
to deal with
reputation there.
The wild chaos that comes with being on South Beach or some of the Miami areas. So you stay in Fort Lauderdale where it is more family friendly.
Good point.
So.
Well, Hollywood legend and socialite Zsa Zsa Gabor has died at age 99. The famed actress is known as much for her social life as her screen roles and her 9 husbands. So she has some very humorous quotes about love and marriage. Gabor once said, "I'm a great housekeeper. Every time I get a divorce, I keep the house." She also said, "A girl must marry for love and keep on marrying till she finds it." She also said, "I never hated a man enough to give him his diamonds back.
Atta
Gabor's
girl.
health has not been good for about the past 15 years, and those around her have said she is finally at peace. Okay, so the quotes cracked me up. I
like
literally
the
must have
last
read about 50 of them this morning. I knew you were going to
like
like that
the
last one. You know, I mean, just to come from a different era, yet still have that fun, biting personality that was very unusual, certainly in that era, though certainly much more
She's an
expected
icon
now.
of just beauty, just just the way she carries herself. I think a lot of my mom's generation admired her and wanted to be more like that. You know, they wanted to be that. I think, like, honestly, my mom wanted to be her.
Well, the Gabor sisters, right? Her sister Ava from Green Acres. They were, you know, they came in from another country and were exotic and,
Right.
and flamboyant.
Darling.
And, yes, yeah.
And she also said she calls people darling because she did never know anybody's name.
So that's a good idea.
That is a good idea. You never get caught with that.
That's why I call
Well, she was
everyone
one of
Hun.
the last great dames. And, you know, we had Elizabeth Taylor. I grew up with those. And I'm going to miss her because she was always a fashion statement. You never saw her not coiffed.
Right.
Not with the diamonds dripping.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of wondered if she showered with them.
She may have.
So I hope so, darling.
She was showered in them, and good for her. So dogs may be man's best friends, but they do not have family member rights in terms of court custody. At least that's what a judge in Canada is saying. As part of a divorce custody case, an ex-wife wanted custody of the couple's 2 dogs and then to give her ex visitation rights. The judge was furious, saying they wasted scarce judicial resources in court and compared the dogs to butter knives, saying they are just another household possession. Okay, I did this
Yes,
just
Marsha.
to fire up
Marsha's
Marsha.
gotta hold her
I
down.
admit it.
Hold me down, Joey.
Oh, man.
I
She's
did,
got a
I
grip.
did this just to fire you up.
I'm fired.
Okay, good. What's the deal? Do dogs ever get consideration as family members that you know
No,
of?
not legally.
Not
and
legally?
This is a crime as far as I'm concerned. They are considered property, at least legally in the United States. So they have no more status than the butter knife or the lawnmower. My argument is your lawnmower doesn't have a soul, nor does your butter knife. By the way, we do have some situations at Dante's Den that are much like that. We do have some divorced people. But here's what happens. They fight over the dog. I want the dog. No, I want the dog. I want the dog. I don't want the dog. Uh-oh, we better get rid of the dog. So who's the loser in this whole situation? The dog.
Like they use
So-
the dog as leverage to get back at each other?
Absolutely, absolutely. And one of the people who came to Dante's Den had this litany of, these are the costs that it keeps me to take care of my dog. Well, you know what? That's the way it
That's
is.
enough.
Yeah.
But as to this, I wish the judge had made some sort of a ruling. It would have been so very nice, but he really, really can't. The legal status of dogs is property.
Is property.
And until we can change that, until we can get our congressmen and senators to say, no, they have souls, we can change the classification.
But I feel
This is what we're
bad.
going to live with.
I feel bad for that because, you know, I get it. He not only said that they're property, but he also scolded them for taking up the judicial time that, you know, they needed to.
He could have been a
play
little
that
more
out.
gentle, that's
Yes,
for
he
sure.
could have been,
And
yes.
for some people, their dog is their family. So, you know, for them, that is an emotional situation where they're really thinking they're going to lose their child.
Yeah.
You know?
If I was on the receiving end and Lulu was going to be taken from me, I would be fighting in court. But if I was on the flip side and had her, I'm like, she's not going to do split visitation. She's not going to go live in your house half the month. That's ridiculous.
Well, you know, it's a bargaining tool.
It is.
It's a bargaining
Sadly.
tool in a divorce, and it really, really shouldn't be.
No, it shouldn't be. All right, so we're all looking forward to surprises under the Christmas tree this week, but here's a surprise in the Christmas tree. All right, it's not a good one. This tiger snake was found chilling on a tree in Melbourne, Australia. The good news is tiger snakes are known for being shy, but they're also highly venomous. So a snake expert had to be called in to remove it. This is creepy. The breed is also known for staying alive even after being severed, and that results in many toxic bites. So if you ever wonder, do not chop a tiger snake in half because it can still turn and bite you.
check your tree
Good
for
idea.
snakes.
And check your
Yeah.
tree for snakes, which is concerning to the amount we all reach in the tree to
Yes.
tweak an ornament. Or I will admit, I did not check my tree for snakes.
Well, remember the
can't
National
imagine this.
Lampoon, though, when they had the squirrel
Oh,
in
yes.
the tree.
Right.
You know,
That's
so you need
hilarious.
to check for that, too.
But if that person's a popular person who had the snake in the tree, now everybody's going to be putting snakes in their trees. Like,
Yeah,
it'll be the new
just-
trend.
so-
Snake in
Yeah.
a tree.
Snake skin ribbon.
Not a tiger snake. Not a tiger snake.
Oh, that is
we're
horrible.
we're going to check in with our happy hour forecast. When we come back, it's time to ask Dr. Jenny how to get our bodies ready for all the holiday parties.
Good afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan with your happy hour forecast. A beautiful warm day today. Again, numerous records being set up and down west central Florida right now. Beautiful sunshine out there over the bay and fairly quiet sea conditions. We have 80-degree temperature. The dew point is at 71 and the humidity now at 74%. A west wind at 9 and the pressure 30-25. That's way up there. High pressure in control right now. There is a frontal boundary which is fading away to the north of us. You can see some showers near Jacksonville stretching down toward Gainesville and then some off into the Gulf, but nothing behind it concern for us. In fact, a few inland showers associated with the temperatures there into the mid-80s as a sea breeze has developed, so a few showers there popping up east of I-75. Those are moving off toward the east as a result of some west wind, but temperatures right now 85 in Orlando. Yes, it's warm, but notice that cooler air to the north. That's going to stay there temporarily. We'll talk more about that chill there and our warm weather coming up today at 5. See you then.
It's no secret that this time of year is hard on our bodies. Fattening foods, alcohol, and lack of sleep can all result in sickness, fatigue, and of course, depression. Today, Dr. Jenny Wilkins is here from Age Vital Pharmacy to help us and tell us what we can do to prevent those problems before we head out to the holiday parties. So welcome back, Jenny, and you know, we're all doing it. We're going on holiday party after holiday party, and then we struggle to get to work in the morning. So what can we do?
Well, you have to detox, and you have to detox like hard. After every party, you just have to make sure you have all of your supplements to make sure you're detoxing the liver, to make sure you're detoxing the gut, and to make sure you're detoxing the intestinal tracts.
That's interesting because I think most of us think that we have to wait until the end of the season and then do a big detox, but that's not, we're doing it wrong.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong because by then you're going to get the flu. This is why do you think people get sick during the holidays all the time? Why do you think the flu and the cold is so common? Because everyone's drinking a lot of liquor, they're doing a lot of partying, and that wreaks havoc on your immune system.
Well,
so you have to make
how
sure
do you
whatever
detox?
you're depleting, you put right back in.
Well,
so
how
you're
do you do
protecting
it?
your cells. I have quite a few different products. My most favorite is probably the Beneficial GI.
I think we're going to let's start down by Marcia.
All right, we're going to start with, I can't even read what that is.
That's
it's
the Hepa
Yeah,
detox.
the Hepata detox. So like think of the HEPA of the liver. So you're going to go ahead and detox the liver with these supplements. So what this does, it has all the herbal supplements and all of the L-glycine, all of the L-glutamine, and all of the different types of amino acids that just help to be aggressive with the liver, making sure anything that gets stuck in the liver, because you're damaging it when you're drinking, you're detoxing the liver.
So
from
is that the day after, the morning
Helping that
after?
filter,
Flush
it's
it
like
out?
putting in a new filter for the
Okay.
liver. Yep, so think of that as a new filter for...
And I'm sorry, this might be a dumb question, but when we're talking liver, obviously we're talking any alcohol, but are we talking fat too? Like,
Yeah.
and sugar and everything bad? Okay.
Yeah, like I just did an event, the Men Whiskey and Watches, lots of whiskey there. So that was, right as I got home, boom, I popped 3 of those and all was well. So it's like, almost like a little bit of a hangover cure.
Oh, that's
Yep.
definitely good.
I'm gonna be grabbing one.
Everyone is reaching for that. All right, so the next one, what is?
Yep, and this is my version of the Spectra Reds, only it's non-GMO, it's 100% organic, and why I call it the Reds is because it has a bunch of all of the fruits that you need. So you're thinking of raspberries, strawberries, every single type of fruit in a dehydrated form. So it's actually a whole foods form.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's a metabolic immune, so it boosts your immune system because all of those fruits have a lot of antioxidants. So you're feeding your cells, cellularly, you're making sure that you're getting healthy red blood cells to form. So feelings of dehydration, that gets rid of that. And when you're drinking a lot, you feel dehydrated, right? And you get headaches. So this is a good way. You just slam it, you mix it into a smoothie or just mix it into plain water. I sweeten it with L-glycine, which is an amino acid that also helps you to detox. And it just flushes everything, cellularly.
Wow. See, there's like cranberry, kale, prune, raspberry, so it's really
A lot of power food.
Got what you
all
need.
the different
All
power
right,
foods.
let's move to the next one. What's this one?
This one is the, I can't see which one.
You can turn it.
Touch
Yeah, you can
Can I turn it? Yeah. Oh, the aroma dims. Yeah, I forget. So aroma dim, you're getting a lot of exposures to synthetic estrogens during the holiday too. So when you're drinking, your hormone levels start to shift because you're messing with your endocrine system. So this aroma dim helps to make sure that you're flushing any excess amounts of synthetic estrogens. And when you have, you know, those ratios of hormones are out of balance, you start getting fat during the holidays. So this right here makes sure that you're not going to be getting fat.
That's the one I
pounding on
want.
the weight.
And breakouts too, right?
And breakouts, exactly. Because remember, the more you pollute your body, the more, you know, symptoms come out. So overweight.
Well, I know you have two left, but we don't have a lot of time.
Metabolic
so what is this
immune.
one?
Yeah, and this is my clean greens. So this one's all the vegetables, so a different type of thing. So red blood cells and white blood cells. So you're actually detoxing the large intestine and the small intestine.
Okay.
Yep. And then my beneficial GI, which that's, you know, gastrointestinal tract. So you're just all of the, what do you call those? You know, it's like a big lining, your intestinal tract. Big. If you held your intestines out, it's about 12 to 13 feet long. But it's all, yeah.
And
So
these
you're
just
thinking
help
when that
clean
gets
it
Do you
clogged,
use these singly, or
That's
do you
a
have
rooter
to use?
rooter.
Do you have to use them all in conjunction?
just depends how bad you were the night before.
Well, and these are powders. So do I
This is
put them
all
in
powder
liquid?
form.
What, I put them in water? What do I do?
Juice, milk.
Just
so I
mix
put
them.
it in orange juice, and I'll make a smoothie with kefir, and I mix them all together. So, you know, if I'm having 3 nights in a row where I'm just really, you know, all the events that
Drinking?
you're going through, drinking a
I need
lot.
you to stay with me so I can figure out this all the time because this is amazing.
Yeah,
can solve our
everyone's
problems.
laughing at me when they go to parties. Like, don't worry, you come next to me. You know, next day I'll
Bring a big
detox
bag.
you. You know,
Like Mary
just come
Poppins.
see me the next day. You know,
All right, well,
between
thank
this.
you so much, Dr. Jenny. Great advice. If you're going to be drinking or doing some holiday partying, you definitely want to get some detox going. And she can do it. Now, if you want to get more information, you want to go to agevital.com. What is happening here?
Go ahead,
I need
bring 'em
this
back.
one.
You need all of it.
Or you can see Dr. Jenny at her facility, Age Vital in downtown Sarasota. And next, we have a friend that you're going to want to meet. We'll be right back.
Our community has its struggles. The fact is, people have less than they did just a few years ago, and sadly, the need becomes more profound every day. Season of Sharing provides funds to help individuals and families in need, ensuring they will not end up homeless and without a roof over their heads. Together, providing a helping hand and making a difference. Season of Sharing. Give today at cfsarasota.org.
Pro Cream by Dr. Anna, known as the facelift in a bottle, is an all-natural anti-aging formula that tightens skin and muscles, making you look younger. It's made in Sarasota with real pearls, Chinese herbs, and no preservatives. Visit our store or at pearlcreambydranna.com.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
If you're depressed, drinking, and using drugs, you may need help.
And the Affordable Care Act guarantees coverage of substance abuse.
Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment.
I had problems just getting to sleep, drinking and using pills every night.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Are you losing hope? You can recover and get back on track. Call now for hope and help with proven, gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I have something to hold on to for strength. I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares.
Call 1-800-764-8708. That's 1-800-764-8708.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Pro Cream by Dr. Anna, known as the facelift in a bottle, is an all-natural anti-aging formula that tightens skin and muscles, making you look younger. It's made in Sarasota with real pearls, Chinese herbs, and no preservatives. Visit our store or at pearlcreambydranna.com.
Welcome back. We have a new member of the ABC7 News team, and I wanted to introduce you to our new morning anchor, Jacqueline Matter. It's great to have you with us.
Thank you guys so much. I'm happy to be here, loving the Suncoast, loving Sarasota and this area. It is beautiful.
Well, good.
Happy you're here.
So we thought since we have a couple of minutes to talk with you, everybody might want to know a little bit about you and your background. So I understand you came to us from North Carolina.
I did. Greenville, North Carolina. Went to UNC Chapel Hill for undergrad, originally from California, but was there for 2 years and covered the coast of North Carolina and Greenville area. So.
And also you represented North Carolina. I understand you've done some pageants. Tell us about that.
I've done beauty pageants since I was really young, and I won Miss North Carolina International back in April of this past year, competed at Miss International in Jacksonville, Florida, actually, in July. I made the top 10 at Miss International, speaking on my platform of PTSD awareness. My dad is in the military. I come from a family background of 5 generations of military men, and so it's very near and dear to my heart to talk about PTSD and awareness, not only for victims themselves, but for families and children. And you know, when their parents come back, they don't often understand exactly what exactly is going on with their service member or loved one. And so it's very near and dear to my heart. I'm actually working to start my own nonprofit organization called Broken by Battle to help
That's amazing.
provide support for families.
That's great. And then while you were in North Carolina, you got to do some reporting, getting down and dirty, and we're looking forward to you doing that here on the Suncoast. Literally dirty.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Well, of course, in North Carolina, if you're going to wear waders out at the beach, it better be in camo, of course, because it's North Carolina. In Greenville is pronounced Greenville, but they call it Greenville because everyone there has a country accent. So there was that. That was a pretty interesting story. And then I had hundreds of sea turtles that I always reported on, probably about every 3 months, I would say. There was sea turtle releases, sea turtle hatchings. You had a lot of cold stunned sea turtles that would get stuck out there, so that was a big issue.
You'll be right at home because there's a lot of sea turtles here.
I love sea
a lot
turtles.
of sea turtle stories here too.
Yeah, they're like one of my favorite sea animals, actually, other than dolphins, so I love sea turtles.
Well, good. And speaking of animals, I know you are a big animal lover. Tell us about your baby at home.
Yeah, I have a dog named Marley. She is 6 years old now. That's her. She went to college with me. I always tell people she has so much gray hair because she went to college with me. She used to be all black. Yeah.
She's a smiling girl.
She currently has her Christmas dress on back at home, and my mom is like, "You poor animal," but
you are gonna fit right in.
Yeah, I love dogs. I love
a lot
any
of
kind
crazy
of animal.
Yes, we have a lot of crazy dog people.
Yeah,
here, so.
yeah, love them so much.
Great.
All right, we're going to take a couple minutes and do something fun. You know, the whole ask the question and make you come up with an answer on the spot. So if you have 30 minutes of free time, how would you pass the time?
30 minutes of free time, either probably walk Marley or try and get in a quick, like, workout if I could, or clean. I'm one of those type of people. I like to clean a lot, and I don't like things not being organized.
You're hired.
If you ever go
Don't
by my
look
desk,
around the
there's,
newsroom.
like, tiles everywhere. Like today I was trying to clean over my neighbor's desk, and I was like,
hey, you can come over my desk anytime because that's a mess.
Lord help her, she works with Don. This could be ugly for her. Do you untie your shoes when you take them off?
Certainly not, no. And that's my problem. Sometimes when I'm running at the gym, I forget because I just slide my shoe like right on, and then like my shoe halfway comes off when I'm running or on the treadmill or something. And I'm like,
my gosh. All right, now I need to know, shoes untied, yes or no?
I don't untie them.
Yes or no?
Kick them off. Nope.
Yes or no? No. What's wrong with you people? I untie my shoes every single time.
But that's why we're always late, because we have to then untie them to put them back on.
And it hurts the back of your shoes when you shove your feet in them.
so
Come
bad
on.
for your shoes
I
if you do that.
know.
I don't know.
I'm such a nagging mother. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, make sure you wake up with Jacqueline each and every morning with Good Morning Suncoast. She and Don Brennan will be there together from 5 to 7. Welcome to Suncoast.
Thank you guys so much.
Coming up next, our Suncoast View gift guide continues for our four-legged friends.
Sarasota Jungle Gardens invites your family to the Holiday Light Spectacular select nights in December. Come enjoy dazzling light displays, live entertainment, and pictures with Santa. Tickets and information available at the door or online at sarasotajunglegardens.com.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota flooring.
Looking for carpet? Look no further. Minnesota Flooring has Smart Strand carpet as low as $1.79 per square foot. Installed, no add-ons or extras. Unbelievable? Minnesota Flooring can have in-stock carpet installed in your home in 48 hours for as low as $1.99 per square foot. Don't miss these prices. Visit Minnesota Flooring today.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Types of timber, cuts of meat, cooking times, temperatures, rubs, seasonings, sauces. You name it, they know it. That's what makes them who they are, Sonny's Pitmasters. And proud of it. Come get some baby back ribs at Sonny's Barbecue. On their own or paired with favorites like jalapeno cheddar hot links or pulled or sliced pork plus 2 sides and bread. Sonny's Barbecue. Local Pitmasters since '68.
Until recently, getting older meant losing your energy, memory, sex drive, even gaining weight, but it doesn't have to.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jenny Wilkins, owner of Age Vital Pharmacy Research and Wellness. Reversing or slowing the effects of aging can be as simple as supplementing vitamins, minerals, and hormones that your body needs in order to look and feel young again. At Age Vital, we do this without taking harmful prescription drugs that often have a longer list of side effects than benefits. Growing older doesn't mean you have to feel older. Age well, Age Vital.
They took that stress and that tension when I was particularly feeling very bad after that nasty car accident, and it was such a relief to know that I didn't have to bear that burden alone, that I had help.
Our goal is to not just get a satisfactory settlement on their case. We want them up on their feet, happy again. They've gotten their life back.
Don't miss Sarasota Jungle Gardens Holiday Light Spectacular, select nights in December. There's joyous music, roasting marshmallows, and festive family activities. Tickets and information available at the door or online at sarasotajunglegardens.com.
Merry Christmas.
Welcome back to Suncoast View. We're going to check back in with Chef Rocky from Yo Sushi. And Chef, tell us a little bit about the Yo Sushi concept. I know there's a lot of bowls involved.
Well, it's actually a kaiten sushi concept. It's literally rotation sushi in Japanese. It's a variety of colorful plates on a belt. It's all arranged by price, by color.
Okay.
So there's 7 different bowls, 7 different prices. And it's a pretty popular concept. It's taken off by storm.
So you can stop in the mall and try different things and decide how much you want.
Absolutely.
All right, sounds great. And we're going to have sumo style. We want it all. We're coming over in a little bit. Thanks, Chef.
Now, as you're making your list and you're checking it twice, don't forget about your four-legged and furry friends. Our pets are part of our families, and they like to get presents too. So our pet trendologist and iHeartRadio host, Charlotte Reed, is here with some great ideas. So let's get into it.
Well, happy holidays, everyone. Everyone looks great. I love when we celebrate with hats.
I know. She always brings us hats.
Right. These are the cheaper versions. We can't wait till May for the big-time Kentucky Derby versions, but you all look great, and thank you very much for looking so festive. Okay, so let's talk about the ugly holiday sweater. It's getting to be passé for pets. So what you want to do now is have the costumes. So Ty is dressed as a holiday elf, right, with the little hat and the little mitts on his paws there. So he looks really, really cute.
Ty is very patient.
He really is. I mean, I have to tell you, I actually did an inventory of my costume collection. Don't laugh, I have 300 pet costumes. What? And I'm still buying more. But this is from Ruby's, and they're actually very nice to us. They sponsor us through the course of the year. So we love wearing Ty dressed up.
It is really cute.
Right.
Really
I mean, it looks fun.
So he really looks excited.
But sometimes dogs do like having something around their midsection. It does calm them down.
And it's easy to pull off and put on. But you know what it is really? Once the dogs like wearing the costumes, then they get tons of attention. Now, Hannah, you all know, my golden retriever, she doesn't like costumes. Okay, next up, I brought you some stocking stuffers, because those are the ultimate pet giving system.
So dig in our stocking?
Dig right
Dig in our sock?
right? So you all have,
yummy.
Marcia has sweet potato, Joey has dental treats, you have chicken chews,
and
you have pig's ears. And these are for loving pets products, and what's great about them, these are their mini versions. You can find all of these for $1 in the dollar store.
Oh,
really? And they're all healthy. The trend right now is made in the USA with USA ingredients, sourced from New Jersey, and as you can see, they put made in the USA.
Look at Ty. Ty knows
what they are.
I know. So these are great gifts because if you want to try a new treat, and treats are one of the most bought items for pet owners, you can try something all natural without breaking the bank.
Oh, nice. Had a lot of attention going on.
Yeah, a lot of attention.
Ty's excited.
Okay, so let's talk about bigger gifts. Okay, so you know Miranda Lambert right now, she's so hot with her new album, the new country album, but she's also in, you know, the news for Blake Shelton, the divorce, and Gwen Stefani. Well, one of the things we love about Miranda is that she teamed up with PetMate Pet Products to do a whole Mutt Nation rescue line. So it's cause pet-related marketing at its best. So we've got this, I love this right here.
This little guitar
is
here?
The guitar chew toy, which is awesome, which is just really, really nice.
Yes.
And you can stuff all these treats right at. Look, see, Ty's so interested.
Ty
in
is
it.
ready to dig in.
And there's leashes, collars, coats, toys, and even beds like this lambskin bed, which I really like
Nashville.
it. And they're chic rock, typical Miranda Lambert. Yeah, fun. And this is only for small dogs. This bed, obviously. But you know, these are great, and I'm going to actually give this to you because you have Riley. And see how soft it is to chew on that.
Our guide dog puppy will like this.
Right,
and it is soft because he's teething right now.
It's not going to hurt even an older dog's teeth,
No,
and that's
very
really important. A lot of the
this.
dogs are too
Now, if you're giving the dog a lot of treats, though, we got to keep our dog healthy and exercised. So you have something else.
That's a really good point because American dogs are just as fat as their American owners. So I love this Fit Paws Gym down below, and you can see this is called Gym in a Box. So you have the climb, which Ty learned to climb on last night.
Oh, fun.
So think of it like a Pilates kit in a box. You have the Fit Bone, which the dogs can like literally balance on and work their core.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that cute?
That's awesome.
And then you have the big ball, which you blow up.
The Bosu ball.
And then you also have the paws. Now, the company who makes this makes the same conditioning equipment for humans. The only difference, people were buying so much of that company's stuff, Ball Dynamics, they decided to make it tougher because dogs were ruining the products because of the nails going through. So you have also paw pads, which your dogs can actually put their paws on and strengthen their legs and their core. So that's also fun.
I like that idea.
Okay, going to a party and don't want to bring the typical bottle of wine or candles. I can't even tell you how many people have told me on my Naughty and Nice tour that they've gotten candles because it's cheap,
I'm guilty of that.
it's easy. You know, even some of my friends at the Met said they got some candles for people who work there.
Yeah.
Ornaments. Instead of buying a bottle of wine or a candle, buy your host a nice ornament. Now, these are from Bronner's, which I love, and they run from anywhere from like $8.99 to $14.99. So if they have a rescue dog or your host just died, for example, my dog Hudson died, so we got a remembrance ornament.
These are really
beautiful.
And they've got cats. I mean, what a great
personalize
gift.
them.
And the nice thing is when you walk in the door, like if I went to your house and bought you the Chihuahua ornament or the Schnauzer ornament, the host is so excited. She runs over and puts it right on the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
These are great. Thank you, Charlotte. You can find more of Charlotte's great ideas by going to charlottereed.com. And next, we're going to get away for a little bit. We're going to see some ideas for Florida holiday getaways.
The all-new MySuncoast.com. Just another way we're here for you.
Holiday scratch-offs are here, and oh, they make great surprises. Imagine the joy they will bring. With over $126 million in prizes, use them for a wreath or a place card for your feast. Attach them, scratch them, and let the magic happen. Holiday scratch-offs. The Florida Lottery has them. Just imagine.
From our studios on Florida Suncoast, this is an ABC 7 News Update.
Hello, I'm Scott Dennis. Here's what we're working on now for 5 o'clock. A break in an armed robbery investigation. Manatee County Sheriff's deputies say they're now looking for a suspect who may be armed and dangerous. And certain businesses may be prohibited from operating in one Suncoast city, while Palmetto officials may ban auto repair shops from one area near the city's waterfront. Let's get a check on our weather today with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. Bob?
Well, right now, Scott, we're looking at gorgeous weather. Warm temperatures into the low 80s to mid 80s in places across the Suncoast, well above the average, which is usually in the low 70s. Right now, it's 80 degrees at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. We have sunny skies, a west wind at 9. The pressure extremely high, 30-25. There is a cold front. It's just to the north of us. It will be sliding south through the night. We'll let you know how that cold front will have an impact on our weather and whether we'll see any more rainfall around. Coming up today at 5. See you then.
ABC 7 News at 7, weeknights.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
I owed the IRS $10,000.
I owed the IRS $20,000.
The IRS garnished my wages.
They put a lien on my house.
The IRS is the most powerful collection agency in the world. They do not give up until you pay.
I couldn't sleep. We were being audited. I called Tax Solutions Now, and a great big weight was lifted off my shoulders.
I called Tax Solutions Now, and they got the IRS off my back.
Tax Solutions Now had my wage garnishment lifted in 48 hours.
Tax Solutions Now can get you help. Our agents know the rules, can stop the pain, and get you the best deal.
We saved our home and overcame the most powerful collection agency in the world.
We connect you with a team of former IRS agents and tax professionals who get the IRS off your back. Time is running out. Call Tax Solutions Now.
Call 1-800-565-7740. That's 1-800-565-7740.
Flooring Depot has been serving Sarasota and Manatee counties for over 20 years with the best products and installation. Flooring Depot offers carpet, tile, hardwood, and more. Before you buy, give us a try. Stop by our showroom or visit us on the web at bestvaluecarpet.com.
And welcome back. Yes, we live in a vacation destination, and that gives us a chance to get quick holiday getaways. And with New Year's Eve approaching, our lifestyle expert Wendy Egan has some ideas to help us ring in the new year, and it all is within driving a couple hours away, right?
That's right. That's right. There are so many fun things to do here on New Year's Eve in Florida, and really they're a short drive away or a short flight away. And I want to start with St. Augustine because there's so much going on here. They have this incredible beach blast-off event, which is a free event. It's from 4 to 10 p.m. and fireworks go off at 8:30. And it's a really family-friendly event. So if you have kids or grandkids, it's great because they have face painting for kids, they have carnival rides, they have a mechanical bull. So it's really great for families or for anyone, but it's really fun. It's right on the beach. And St. Augustine it's not too far from Sarasota. It's only about a 3.5-hour drive, so it's easy enough to get to. And you know, they also have these magical lights that just light up the city this time of year. It's their Nights of Lights display, which is really beautiful. Pretty. Over 3 million of those white, bright lights light up the city. So it's a magical time to visit St. Augustine.
Another place, magical time to visit, Orlando.
Yes, Orlando is great, and there's an exciting new event called the 5-Star New Year's Eve event, which it's the first time it's going to be in Orlando. It's been in Miami for the past 3 years. It's been super successful, and celebrities have attended. Ryan Felipe actually got engaged there last year, so that's quite exciting. And other celebrities like soccer star Ronaldo showed up, race car driver Emerson Fittipaldi. So it's really exciting for Orlando to have this event. Tickets are about $300. It's open bar. And, you know, if you want to go somewhere and dance the night away into the new year, this is really the event for you.
It feels more accessible that it's in Orlando than Miami for some reason, even though they're probably
They're
about
probably the same.
Right.
It does seem.
Yeah.
What else is there to do with that?
So also in Orlando, there's Legoland, which is super family friendly, as we know.
Yes.
And this is great for early birds because they're celebrating New Year's Eve well before midnight. So they have a kid-friendly dance party from 5 to 7 p.m. They also will then have their Lego brick drop at 8 p.m. followed by fireworks.
That's
great. Yeah, so you know you can go celebrate with your kids, your grandkids, and then tuck them into bed well before midnight, and then
and
the
then
adults
go to the
can
real party.
Exactly. Then you can ring in the new year like how you want to.
Oh, Disney.
So, and then Disney, of course. There are fireworks every night at Disney, but
it's especially going to be great on New Year's Eve. They're going to have fireworks everywhere. And they also have a party at their contemporary resort, which is all-inclusive for all ages. It's just over about $200 per person. And they'll have DJ, they'll have dinner, drinks, and you'll be able to see the beautiful fireworks over the Magic Kingdom. So another family-friendly event.
Well, going from Central Florida to South Florida, what's going on in Miami?
So Miami is hot, as we know. There's so much energy in Miami. And at Pitbull is going to have his New Year's Eve Revolution, which is a free event at Bayfront Park. Oh, wow. And it's going to be crazy. I mean, they're expecting 150,000 people here. You can imagine that. But it's really nice that it's free and it's accessible to everyone.
And can we get Bobette first row?
Yeah, can I get first row tickets?
And pictures. And then also in Miami, for music lovers, at the Fontainebleau, Justin Bieber is going to kick off the night with a poolside performance of his greatest hits, and tickets are $500. They're also going to have at the Fontainebleau at Live nightclub Skrillex perform.
Oh yeah.
And tickets
electronic
are
DJ.
Yeah, EDM.
Drop the bass.
So he's going to be performing there. So Miami, there's lots to do on the music side.
Now going further south, what about Key West?
Key West is a great place to be. There's a lot of energy here too, and they have these quirky ball drops. And I want to start out showing you the drag queen drop, which is the drag queen named Sushi drops from this big red high heel shoe into the crowd. It's very dramatic, but very festive. I love it. And they also have a pirate wench drop, which is great at Schooner Wharf Bar, and then a conch shell drop at Sloppy Joe's. So these are all really fun, free events. Anyone can view them. And then the last thing in Key West I want to mention is, for dog lovers, Marisha, you will love this. There's an annual dachshund walk.
Oh, I'm on my way.
I mean, it is adorable.
It's a wiener dog.
Yeah, 200 of these little dachshunds, walk along the downtown, and they dress up in these festive costumes. They wear these all-kid accessories. And what's great, Chip the Chihuahua there, you just saw. Chip the Chihuahua got into the walk because he claims he's got a girlfriend who is a dachshund. So it's really adorable. It draws people from around the U.S., and it's a fun, family-friendly event. So those are just a few of the many events here in Florida.
I don't want to miss, of course, Sarasota here. We have a couple options too. So if you don't want to do the drive, stay home. Pineapple drop,
Of course,
right?
the pineapple drop with Bob Harrigan will be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And look at the crowd, so much fun. So you don't have to go anywhere, but you have lots of options if you want to.
And I'm actually staying in Sarasota. I'm going to Selby Gardens with my husband. They have a New Year's Eve gala.
They do.
Which I'm really excited about. There'll be dinner, dancing at Michael's on the Bay, the new space.
It's wonderful. We went last year. It's beautiful. It's really nice.
So
Lots
a
of
lot
nice
of
things
options,
here.
even if you stay in town, or just drive a couple hours and get it up. Well, thank you so much, Wendy. We
Thank you for
appreciate
having
the
me.
ideas.
It's a pleasure.
Now we're all prepared for the new year. All right, and coming up, we have a few tech tips to help you get your holiday spirit on. We'll be right back.
Our dad is an incredible man, a great father, and a hero who served his country well. He worked hard to take care of us. Now we take care of Dad with the help of Granny Nannies.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Florida Studio Theater presents Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves, celebrating fierce women with fierce vocals from the 70s through today. Featuring songs by performers such as Cher, Tina Turner, and Reba McEntire. Don't miss what critics are saying is a lively, high-energy driving review with powerhouse singers. Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves is now playing. Tickets can be purchased by calling 941-366-9000 or by visiting floridastudiotheater.org.
Alex Karras Lincoln's holiday sales event is here. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $269 per month, or a 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
The kitchen is where life happens. Minnesota Flooring now offers a wide variety of beautiful quality craft-made cabinetry to make sure the heart of your home reflects your style. Visit us today.
Rich finishes, beautiful colors, and over 1,000 different fabrics and leathers to choose from. With Bassett Custom Furniture at Bacon's Furniture and Bedding. Get a quality-built Bassett Queen Sleeper with your choice of inner spring, gel, or Air Dream mattress, starting at only $9.99. Come in today, and we'll guarantee your Bassett Custom Furniture will be shipped before the holidays. With our complimentary design service, start designing, start loving. Only at Bacon's Furniture and Bedding in Port Charlotte. Nobody beats Bacon's.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
Granny Nannies. We've been making house calls for over 25 years. When you need home health care services, there really is no place like home.
Grandma! A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Our Suncoast View gift giving guide continues, and Joey has a few tech tips to help us out.
Yeah, so these are more for your safety, and none of them are new to us per se, but we get so busy around the holidays that we forget to do some of the important things. The first thing, install all of your updates, whether this is on your computer or on your apps.
So bad about this.
We forget, just do it before you go to bed while you're connected to wireless. They will update the apps so that you will be protected from any bugs or glitches, so just make sure to do that this time of year, especially as we're doing more spending online. The other thing, and I'm so guilty of this, don't use any wireless that you think is sketchy. That is, if I'm out shopping and I want to check something like my bank account, don't hop on the free public wireless at the mall. You're better off using your data.
Right.
And if you pay a little in that, then just opening up all of your financial information on a wireless network that probably isn't safe. The other thing, just cross-check your bank account. Double check your account every day, because people can slide in purchases that you did not do. So if you just take a look, if it looks false, the sooner you can test it, the better. And then this one isn't necessarily tech related, but if you buy tech items for Christmas, or if you open them and it's a large TV per se, break down the TV box before you put it out in your trash.
Hide it in the can.
You're telling the world, I bought a new TV. Yeah. So just keep yourself safe. You want to enjoy the holidays and not get hacked.
Yes, we do, and we're ready to enjoy some food in the kitchen with Yo Sushi. Stay with us.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
Selling your home? Insist on a 3D showcase tour from Gulf Shores Realty. Virtual tours are flat and boring and look more like a slideshow than a tour. A 3D tour from Gulf Shores Realty is like actually walking through the home without the drive. Get instant access to your next home from any device. Multiple views give homebuyers a perspective like no other. For a limited time, mention ABC7 and Gulf Shores Realty will provide a complimentary 3D tour with your new listing.
From our studios on Florida's Suncoast, this is an ABC 7 News Update.
Hello, I'm Scott Dennis. Here's what's coming up at the top of the hour. More police patrols around the South Jetty in Venice. The problem's being reported at a popular beach spot. In Suncoast Traffic Watch at this hour, no crashes in the area, but traffic is backed up on US 41 in both the north and southbound lanes right near Fruitville Road in downtown Sarasota. Now we're to Bob for another look at the weather.
Scott, a weak cold front now is located just to our north. You can see it slicing right through north central Florida. This cold front is slowly sinking southward, so we'll see increasing cloudiness. There are a few showers around, mainly inland, associated with the warm temperatures today. Highs topped out into the mid-80s inland, just enough heat to create some lift and a few spotty showers you see right there. Those are pushing off to the east. There's some clouds and even some fog possibility rolling on in later on. Currently, we have sunny skies, 80 degrees. The dew point way up there at 71. More in your forecast at 5.
The all-new MySuncoast.com. Just another way we're here for you.
An important message for Americans eligible for Medicare.
Are you receiving all the benefits available to you? Do you know there is money available to lower your Medicare prescription costs?
Now's the time to find the coverage that's right for you at the right price. The way to do that is to explore your options. You can spend hours doing that yourself, or you can call Health Markets and let us do the legwork for you with no cost or obligation. We'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized companies to find the coverage that's the best fit for you at a price that fits your budget. and we'll do it at no charge to you. Plus, you may be able to save money on prescriptions. We'll tell you if you qualify. Why pay a penny more than you have to for an insurance policy? Let us find you the right plan at the right price and see if you qualify to lower your prescription costs. Put our free service to work for you at no charge.
Call the number on the screen now to make sure you're getting all the benefits you deserve. Don't wait. Call now. Don't miss the 19th annual Thunder by the Bay Motorcycle Festival, January 5th through the 8th, to benefit Suncoast Charities for Children. This year's festival welcomes special guest Blue Oyster Cult to the premier sports campus at Lakewood Ranch on January 8th at 4 p.m. Admission is free. Festival events include a sporting clay tournament, kickoff party, welcome Thunder event, Cruise for Cash charity motorcycle ride, and a 2-day Rockin' and Ridin' at the Ranch festival featuring vendors, live music, a taste of Thunder area, and more. VIP tickets are available. For tickets and info, visit thunderbythebay.org.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Sarasota, we're uncorking something special at Michael's Wine Cellar and Tasting Room. Shop in a relaxed atmosphere with our wine specialists. You'll find 1,000 international wines, 200 under $20. National brand and boutique liquors at competitive pricing. Handcrafted beers. Stop by Michael's Wine Cellar and Tasting Room today and let us show you something exceptional.
Welcome back. We're here with Chef Rocky from Yo Sushi.
Konnichiwa.
Whatever.
So what are we making?
We're going to be making our sumo beef teriyaki bowl. It's one of our new sumo promotional bowls. It's actually a very hearty sized portion, and it's good enough to feed a sumo, really. Literally.
Awesome.
All right, so how do we get started?
All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to build our teriyaki sauce. I'm going to need you to cut some onions so we can get those sauteed. Nice and thick, doesn't have to be too thin. Get some oil in the pan for you to get you started.
All right.
All right, we're going to put some mirin, which is a sweetened rice wine. It's a Japanese rice wine.
So can you get that mirin anywhere?
Yeah, you could get it from Asian markets. I believe they carry it at Publix, if I'm not mistaken. This here is our sake. So we got sake and mirin. And to that, we're going to add this soy sauce very gently.
Okay.
Oh. Very good. And if you can please cut me 2 slices of carrot.
2 slices?
Is that a Joey thing?
Joey, if you may,
you're
please.
into the carrots.
Here we
It's a mighty big carrot.
What would you like me to do with my onion?
The onions can go right into this saute pan right here.
Whoa.
And if you could just pass me one of those tongs, please.
Oh, here you go.
All right. That should be good. Yeah, we're gonna. The onion's not really the hero of the dish, so we're just going to focus on mostly the beef itself. Speaking of the beef, we have some eye of round loin that's been cut lengthwise and then sliced down to little tiny slices. You can just take that whole thing, throw it in the egg right there.
Gets the prize for pretty.
There we go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 of those slices, put it right in that teriyaki sauce. Meanwhile, we are breading with cornstarch our beef. This will come to a boil. And we have the finished product right here through the magic of television.
The finished product of the teriyaki sauce?
The teriyaki sauce, yes.
I've never seen anyone make their own teriyaki sauce. That's great.
Yeah, we like to do things in-house as much as we can. Okay. And one more thing. There's a red onion right on the top there. If you could just cut me 1 slice of that. That goes right into the teriyaki sauce.
All right,
Hollywood, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, be very careful because this could splatter. There we go. And it's going to go right into our hot oil.
Oh, wow.
Like so.
You're good.
All right, break it up a little bit. Make sure we don't have any clumped together pieces.
It smells good. I mean, anything with an onion
back in there for
So
you.
good.
And where would you like this?
That can go right into the teriyaki sauce.
Just like so?
Yeah, absolutely. Imparts a delicious flavor on it, I must say.
And because the beef is sliced thin, how long does that take to cook?
It is very time consuming. I prefer to have somebody with exceptional knife skills take care of it. Somebody who's not going to cut themselves.
Right, but does it cook quickly? Does it cook quickly because it's sliced so thin?
Yes, it does, actually. So probably got another 45 seconds of that.
Wow.
So meanwhile, we're going to take take our finished teriyaki sauce. That's going to go right into our onions.
Okay.
We're going to let that boil really hard.
Smells
Put
wonderful.
that up. Good deal there.
A lot going on
Yeah.
here.
Sure is.
I didn't know that it was so involved to cook something like this. This
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah, we like to keep it challenging.
And lots of different options at Yo Sushi. I think that's one of the great appeals is that you can go get just a small bite, you can go get an entire meal, a big bowl, or try lots of different things.
Absolutely.
But we are trying sumo beef teriyaki today, and sumo referring to the big amount of it that we're going to enjoy. So we're very excited about that. Yo Sushi, of course, at the University Town Center Mall, a popular place to be this week, no doubt. But you got to
Absolutely.
remember, if you're going to shop till you drop, you got to take a bite. Got to take a minute and eat some food. So we are very anxious to try this.
Okay, we're going to take our beef out of there, and that's going to go into our pre-made teriyaki mixture.
All right. Well, while he
Look at that.
seasons the beef, we'll say thank you to Marcia. Great to have you here.
Great to be here.
Joey, thanks for pinch hitting. Always fun.
Yes.
And you can see Chef Rocky at UTC Yo Sushi. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. Be sure to take some time and enjoy the Suncoast view.